How about this Bortles?
If a guy came into the NFL and he led the league in touchdowns over a couple years, what would you guys say? Great player, right?
Sure.
We got to keep him in our organization. Blake Bortles leads the NFL in turnovers since he's become an NFL football player. What is the expectation that is going to change? Why is there the expectation that is going to change? I said it last week. This team has a 2-year window. You have to do right as management to figure out in this 2-year window how to win at the quarterback position. Blake Bortles continuously shows you he's not that guy. I remember years ago, Steve Young being on television saying, he was talking about backup quarterbacks and say, don't be the reason your team loses the game. Well, Blake Bortles has to have that mindset. I'm not saying he's their backup. What I'm saying is he needs to change his mind. Don't be the reason the Jags lose the ball game. And right now, he's the reason they're losing.
Dan, it's great. I mean, your point's fantastic. He's playing like he's a $26 million quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what he gets. But he's not even close to that. He's a $200,000 quarterback. But he thinks he's the man, and I'm going to do this. He's reckless with the football, like he's Brett Favre or something. Yeah, the difference is Brett Favre wins games and all this. This guy, he's inconsistent with his release now. His fundamentals are horrible. And really, now you hear about the bickering in the locker room and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how. You have to make a move, don't you?
Let me get you to that, Jalen, because to be clear, what Shefty was talking about is in the locker room after the game, the division between the offense and the defense has boiled over. They're holding each other back. They let the media in. Then they have to basically throw them out because there's a confrontation going on. It has become an offense-defense thing. And in a team dynamic, that's a disaster.
Because in theory, if you're the defense, it's almost like because of Blake Bortles, we got exposed a little bit. Because we talked about this defense in the same breath as the 85 Bears and your Ravens teams, that regardless of what the offense did, regardless of whoever was under center, they found ways to win games. The problem is this guy continues to turn the ball over. Had 2 fumbles yesterday. But the last time I checked, and he's a $20 million quarterback.
$20 million, sorry.
Absolutely, which is 10th in the NFL.
Yeah.
How about that? They knew that he was a poor quarterback coming into this season. They didn't address it. There are other guys out there. Tyrod Taylor, you guys mentioned him.
Go get Tyrod, 100%.
How about that? Teddy
Tyrod.
Bridgewater's out there.
100%.
Colin Kaepernick is out there. How about Buffalo's situation? Is Buffalo the worst quarterback situation ever?
Yes, but they got a good one for the future. I think Josh Allen is going to be a fine quarterback.
Right.
And to answer your point, they were going to start Peterman, but they felt like the locker room would have a mutiny, so they brought in Derek Anderson off the street to lose the game for them.
I mean, to your point with the defense, Jay, yesterday they make the move to Cody Kessler. They go down and score. That Jacksonville defense that hasn't been what we thought they would, 2 straight 3-and-outs. Teams are connected. I mean, they play off each other, and they're tired of going, all right, we've got to score 10 points on defense.
I get that, but I mean, Rex, you brought it up here many times. The Ravens that won the Super Bowl, you were one of the coaches on that team in 2000. You went 5 weeks without scoring an offensive touchdown, and you still stayed in games because the defense was that good. Is this defense that good?
5 in a row.
Right.
We went 5 games in a row without scoring an offensive touchdown. And what I said last week, we never let go of the rope. There was no division. We just, hey, you know what? We can win anyway. If they don't score, they don't win. That was our mentality. Now, the defense don't even put them in the same conversation. They're not the 2000 Ravens. They're not 2006 Ravens. They're not even this year's Ravens on defense. So to me, I'm like, no, stop it. Like, your job is, you know what? You can prevent how you get off the field. Yeah, you turn the ball over. You don't have to give up a touchdown, but that's what they do.
They've got 10 turnovers in the last 3 weeks. And 5 of them are inside their own 30-yard line. That's hard on a defense, guys.
They've got a week to do it. Do they have to go out and get somebody? Do they have to have someone else be their quarterback?
The answer to your question is absolutely yes. So they're going to get the same treatment that we saw happen in Buffalo. The players are just not going to want to play with him being out there.
Yeah.
But also, he is missing their bell cow and Leonard Fournette. And so they want to play ground and pound. Without him, it doesn't allow that to happen.
That's fine.
He's
Don't
always
turn the ball
Correct.
over. Don't turn it over.
The guy that's tailor-made for this right now is Tyrod Taylor.
No pun. No
because
pun intended.
exactly, but it's like, who protects the football better than him? Nobody.
Right.
And so now, if that's the real problem right now, why wouldn't you go get him? You want to ground and pound? Here's a quarterback that can run the ball with you.
Charlie check down can win.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No pun intended. He may be Tyrod Taylor-made for the situation.
He would.